Hello, I am Clunky Bunk. I'm in VR. You see me, and we're playing hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. Specifically, we're gonna be playing some Return of the Rotwieners today. It's the zombie mode in the game. It's just basically zombies. Zombies, yes, much. Return of the Rotwieners. Load scene. Make sure I am. I only have. Oh, it's great. We're gonna load up a new save because this one I already have some progress in. So we're gonna go new classic save. I'm gonna have the intro on. It's just a tutorial because it's funny, and we're gonna click yes, start new game. Oh god, I hate loading in. There we go. Let's talk to this guy.
Howdy.
Howdy. Who are you?
Howdy. Howdy again.
Howdy again.
My name is Tutorial. Wiener.
Yes.
Yep. My name is Tutorial Wiener. I'm originally from the Midwest, but now I work here in Honey Hamlet as an assistant. I mean intern for Dr. Roarnart. I work in his lab, which is upstairs, by the way, and I help him run cognitive regression analyses.
Here.
Oh, and sometimes I hand draw scatter plots of quantum barometric anti-pressure systems. But mostly I polish crates, which is quite fulfilling. I really enjoyed the crates.
I think you've done a very good job polishing your crates.
So, congratulations, this is your first quest. You click the icon with the magnifying glass and the question mark, and that means I'm supposed to give you something to do. Right, so please don't leave before I finish telling you about your quest.
I won't.
Because then the quest doesn't actually begin, and I have to start over and explain everything again. Anyway, your first quest is to click the magnifying glass icon again, after I'm finished talking, which is now. Okay, nice.
There we go.
Clicking that icon again. So here's your first quest. I mean your second quest. Right. So upstairs there's this scientist, Mr. Roarnart. He's a brilliant inventor. He's just really great.
Cool.
And he made it so that you can store important items in your stomach. Yep. It's
I guess
really
that's what this thing is for.
As many meat cores as you want, and you can eat herbs and other useful, seemingly random things. And you can store them all in your stomach. Okay, so your second quest is to eat all the stuff on that table. And then talk to me again when you're done.
Okay. Tasty core. Tin can. And a ketchup leaf.
Well, hey, good work. Look at you swallowing entire tin cans whole. Right, so unfortunately, I'm gonna need that can back from your stomach. Right, so what you do is you use one of your floating see-through controllers to point at the little tin can picture on that circle thing underneath your other floating see-through controller. And then you pull the trigger on the first controller, and then you vomit. You induce vomiting. And that's your third quest. You need to aim your head at that wooden tub over there on the floor and puke out that tin can. It's like target practice.
I guess.
Yeah. Fun times.
Fun times. Just need the tin can back. There you go. There's your tin can.
Bullseye! You hit the target.
Yay!
Well done. So speaking of targets, it's time to move on to the violence portion of the checklist and give you your fourth quest. So there's a gun case sitting on a table out front. I'm gonna need you to go up to the gun case and click those two glowing latches on the front of it.
Okay.
Then pull the case open. And woo, there's a gun inside the case.
Okay.
And it's yours to keep. So your quest is to take your new handgun and shoot a few of the targets out there. Now, please keep in mind that I have absolutely no idea how firearms
Why do you have
work.
that little derringer there?
Unfortunately, if you also don't know how to operate your handgun, well, then I suppose you'll probably die, I guess?
I know how to operate a handgun.
The good news is that you'll be dying a lot, regardless.
Yeah, probably.
So that's nice.
Let's go over there and shoot some targets. unlock that by and you gotta. Oh, already got one loaded in there. There we go, and you can actually eat these. You can eat the buckets. And what is this thing out here? Oh cool, a pistol stock. Perfect. I'm gonna put that down there.
Howdy!
Howdy!
Wow, nice shooting there, partner. It looked like you really enjoyed yourself. Like, really enjoyed yourself. How about we let you work out some more of your issues and give you another quest?
I don't have any issues.
There
What are you
some
talking about?
boxes on the second floor of this building that have some useful stuff in them. And also they glow, because of
Okay.
course they do. Why don't you head upstairs, find yourself some of those nice glowing boxes, and just smash them open? You can use one of the rusty tools that are lying around, or you can just hit them with your gun. Regardless, you get to keep what's inside, because hey, if folks actually wanted to keep their stuff, why would they put it in a box? It's just silly.
Yeah, right? Oh god, what just happened? The game tried to spawn like all the boxes at once. Ah yes, rusty pickaxe. Oh god. Oh cool. A wiener. And nothing! Oh, is that a health wiener? Good. It's a double health wiener. I wonder what the hometown wieners do.
Howdy! Smashing! That's, British for good job.
Nice.
With the box smashing. Okay, I think you're almost ready to head out, but first, one last quest. I'm gonna need you to head upstairs and talk to the boss wiener, Dr. Roarnart.
Okay.
He's got some important things to explain to you,
Don't
including
talk to him.
stuff about meat cores and his teleportation experiments, and also the horde of undead wieners that have surrounded our sleepy little town.
Yeah, about
so
that.
your last quest is to talk to Dr. Roarnart and listen to everything he has to say.
Okay.
After that, come talk to me so I can give you something special.
Okay.
It'll let you teleport out of here.
Nice. Past that force field, I guess. Let's go. Sorry if this smooth sorry if the smooth locomotion is a bit jarring. It's the best I could do because I don't have 360 tracking.
As far as I see it, there is only one way for us to escape this Rotwiener nightmare. It will be to refine my quantum
Heard this before.
resembler-based long-range translocation system.
That.
So it can carry us far from here.
Using those.
Salvation.
And that.
I need someone like yourself who can wiener themselves out there to help with my experiments.
See if I can yeet this
I
in.
need you to dispatch a
Yeet.
number of
Nope.
Rotwieners. Collect the meat cores that fall out of their broken wieners. Use them here to craft a non-local
This
protein
definitely isn't
resembler
Anton.
and install it in the closest translocation node frame.
Does not sound like Anton.
Located on top of the Spork In the Road gas station outside of town. You got all that?
Yeah, I got it. Done that before. Tried to heat that in there, but in there where you put the meat cores, but nice, okay. So now I gotta go talk to tutorial again.
Howdy!
Howdy.
You did it!
Yay.
You're finally ready to head outside and meet all of the sweet and completely
Normal residents of Honey Hamlet.
All you need to do now is walk outside to the teleporter, the one that's next to the force field.
Alright, it's got nits.
And look behind the map. I left a battery there in a wooden bucket for you. Just
yeah,
put
this
the
is
battery
definitely Anton.
in the rectangular slot on the back of the teleporter. It's on the top of the rear column. You'll find it.
Yeah, I'll find it.
All of the
Yeah.
other teleporters in Honey Hamlet are already powered up, so you can travel wherever you want. It's easy. look at the map that's next to the teleporter, and at the bottom of that map is a row of buttons. You pick a numbered location on the map, push the button that corresponds to that location, and then step onto the teleporter, and then whoom, you're there. Woo-hoo. And you know, if you ever want to come back and visit, Dr. Roarnart
I'm
and
pretty
I
sure I'll be doing
are
that quite a
number
lot.
1 on the teleporter map.
Thanks
So,
for letting me
yeah,
know.
go have some fun, and I'll just be here, polishing crates.
Okay, I hope you like crate polishing. Nice. Come on. Oh god, what just happened? Probably the force field disappearing. I'm gonna use the teleporter because I'm lazy. Now, for those of you who haven't played Return of the Rotwieners or heard of it or heard of H3VR, I'm gonna go through all of the quests in, or at least start all the quests in Honey Hamlet so you guys can see. We're gonna go to number 2, Sarah Wiener's Homestead. This one's really easy. Okay, so what you can do is you can first, when you arrive here, you can pick these plants. They'll be useful. Just eat them. These can be used to craft health wieners. Then you talk to Sarah. Hello. Howdy.
I'm not as young a wiener as I used to
Clearly.
be, and my back's been giving me fits. Tends to be a bit lonely, too. Say, could you do an old wiener a favor? I left my favorite lone wiener, Gary, out in the backyard.
Excuse me.
Would you mind bringing it in for me?
Oh yeah, totally. Apparently the wieners are 6 foot tall, but I feel a lot shorter than that. Here's Gary. There you go.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Thank you so much,
No problem.
stranger. If you ever need to borrow any of my farm tools here, feel free to take them anytime.
Do I want this? I can find a better melee weapon pretty easily. Yes, this quest will get you some melee weapons, farm tools, so I think you can get a sickle, a trowel, or a the thing we just got, the claw thing, the digger. Now we're going to number 3. Myra Wiener's Pie Emporium.
Howdy. Oh, me? I'm Myra Wiener. Did you come here to have one of my delicious meat pies? They're kind of my specialty. I'd offer you one, but someone keeps coming by and taking them without
I think I
telling
know who
me.
that is.
You like to bake too?
I guess.
Well, I have a secret for you. His name's Charlie. He's, well, I'm not exactly sure what he is, honestly. Other than delicious, he's my little secret ingredient. If you go out back, you can smash his head right off, and those little nuggets will fall out. Collect those.
Those
add
are
some
meat cores,
ketchup leaf, and you'll
aka
have
these
a
things.
delicious
Oh
sweet
god.
pie. Don't worry
Whew,
about
I think
Charlie,
Charlie just
though.
spawned.
His head'll grow back eventually.
Yeah, so Charlie will give you one of these. Guaranteed. And with the way the game saves things, you'll actually be able to farm these off of him. Oh god. Bullet came out of the magazine. Sorry Charlie, I'm gonna have to steal your axe here. There you go. Since I don't have a good melee weapon, I was gonna smash up my stock. Come on. Ah. That's why you get a pistol stock. That box I got a pistol stock won't always give you a pistol stock, so... Come on. There we go. Yeah, so Charlie is guaranteed to give you one of those. Meat core. Meat cores come out of the head of the Rotwiener, so... Yep.
Howdy.
Howdy.
You like to bake too?
Okay.
Well, I have a secret
So
for
we're
you.
gonna make a
His
sweet pie
name's
here.
Charlie. He's, well, I'm not exactly sure what he is.
We're gonna need this
honestly.
later.
Other than delicious, he's my little secret ingredient. If you go out back, you can smash his
And the
head
pies are
right
pretty
off,
fragile,
and
so
those
don't
little
drop
nuggets
it.
will fall out.
Put it
Collect
somewhere
those,
safe.
add some ketchup leaf, and you'll be able to bake a delicious sweet pie. Don't worry about old Charlie, though. His head'll grow back eventually.
And we're gonna need this later. This has turned into more of a guide. So now we're gonna go to Dustin Wiener's Botany workshop. Okay, now we're gonna talk to Dustin.
Howdy. Say, would you be willing to help me out with some of my field research? It's gotten
Oh, no
awfully
problem.
dangerous around here, what with the Rotwieners and everything. I need someone to gather specimens for me of the flora indigenous to this area.
This is
The first
definitely
one I
Anton.
need is aptly named Ketchup Leaf. These
Ketchup.
country bumpkins and their names.
So what we want to do is barf out, click on this, barf out those ketchup leaves we picked from Sarah's, and put it here. And that'll unlock that board.
Thank you verily for
Collecting
retrieving
that specimen for me.
Now we just need to
Finish the collection.
Make sure there's one on each of my specimen plinths there, and I'll be happy to share my notes on what they do.
Okay, now. This is highly effective at restoring health. So you pick them. So what you can make with ketchup leaf is health weenies. One of these, except not as strong. So you put 2 ketchup leaf and any meat core in here, grind it, press grind. And then what you want to do is open this up, take the grill off, and I'll do this even though I don't need to cook anything. Take 2 of these stones, fire starter things, take some lighter fluid, press the trigger button, and then take a match. Light it. Be a bit flimsy sometimes. There we go. Well, throw it in there. Make sure not to blow yourself up. Put the grill back on. And then to put the sausage the dad gives you in here. Close it. And yeah, I don't have a meat core, so I'll come back later and show you this. And then you can just leave them running, it's fine. So now we're gonna go to Bobert Wiener's cabin and get a quest from him.
Howdy.
Talk to Bobert. Howdy.
Meet, am I glad to see you. I was in the process of setting up some traps to help deal with the Rotwieners when a passel of them ambushed me. I managed to get away, but they did some damage. I'd greatly appreciate it if, where was I? Oh, if you could go and reset my traps for me. Take out some of them Rotwieners. If you do it for me, I'll give you my bolt action to help out.
Okay, so yeah, this guy's gonna get you bolt action rifles. Not always rifles. Sometimes you'll get no-res and you don't want to take that. So we're gonna go. He gives you 1 rifle for every one of these you get. That's at the front gate of Honey Hamlet. That one's at the Spork In the Road gas station. They're at the Silo gas station. The Silo bar. And those ones are out at the outskirts Sheriff Center. Or Sheriff Building. Now we're gonna go get those as we go. As we get to those places, we can set up the bear traps, and then we can come back to Bobert here, and he'll have a rifle for us. A new rifle for us. And by the first one, he'll have a loader here. So, once we're done talking to everyone in Honey Hamlet, we'll go out and do that. We'll go out and get the ones at the front gate. So, we're gonna head to Terrence Wiener's lookout station. He doesn't give you a quest. For every major settlement, for every settlement in the game, there's Honey Hamlet, Wienerton, and the outskirts. There's gonna be a sheriff's place with a checklist like this, with all the things that all the NPCs that you need to help. Howdy.
Oh, all right. If you want to be helpful, there's a bunch of folk here in the hamlet that need some help. They keep bugging me about it.
Okay, so yeah, this is all you can talk about this guy. You can ask him who he is.
Sorry, trying to focus. I'm the deputy, Terrence Wiener. Would you mind giving me a second to finish up this game? Kinda in the middle of something.
Huh.
If you need some ammo for a revolver, I got a few boxes laying around here.
No. It's not only revolver ammo. You can reload anything here. So, this is also the exit to Honey Hamlet, but we have to check out one more person first. This is Sam Wiener. SAMERICA. Oof. Okay. Now this guy will get you different rounds. Different ammo. So more loaders. More of these will spawn here. They'll be gold, and will give you better ammo like AP Incendiary, and like plus P, JHP. And so yeah, this also spawns with a gun. Now this is actually a really good find for here. I didn't expect to be leaving Hamlet with a USP, so we can ditch this 22 if we'd like. I'm not going to, but what we're going to do is put this on the USP, because it's a better pistol. And then put your ammo, and put that down there. Then I'm going to load it, I guess. Now you want to go up here to Sam. Now he wants food.
Howdy. First the Rotwieners came, but I've been prepared for that for years.
Yeah, seems
Anyone
about
who
it.
worked their salt should know how to deal with the undead.
I guess.
But these pacification goons running around have got me nervous about running out of supplies. I need to bring me some survivor chow to add to my cache. In return, I'll reload your magazines for you.
Yes.
I bought plenty of ammo, but not so much food.
Classic Sam. Okay, so you're gonna get this guy survivor chow, and they're like they're medium-sized cans. Sorry, I got an itch. And you're gonna put them here. You need 3 flavors. You got the strawberry, the chalk olet, and the whatever, the vanilla and lard. And there's gonna be some at the Spork In the Road gas station. So now we've gotten, and he's gonna get, as I said earlier, better ammo than just this. Than just the full metal jacket and soft point. And okay, so now we're gonna go back to Terrence Wiener's lookout station. And head back here. So we have the exit to Honey Hamlet. You might want to read these, but I'll read them to you. You can read these. I don't know. You can either pause the video if I decide to cut me reading it out to read it now. But okay, so now Rotwieners are going to be spawning, and those are some of the bear traps that Bobert asked us to open. Now that's a Rotwiener down there. You don't really want to shoot unless you have a suppressor, which you won't by this point. Yeah, so they have very good hearing. If you shoot, all the ones in the area will come to you, and if you keep shooting, more will spawn. So that's why melee weapons are so good in this game, or in this game mode. So you can see there's already one over there. So now that we've done this, we can go back to Bobber if we want, and that's why I'm going to do that, because I can get a rifle. Ooh, game keeps freezing on me. So we need to go to number 5, and step in here. And we're at Bobert's place. Huh. So yay, we got a rifle.
Howdy. Thanks for that.
No problem.
We've got some time. We've got several more fields of bear traps
Exactly.
out there. Check the map on the wall. Reset them for me, and we'll see what I can do about getting you better rifles.
We're gonna be heading to the Spork In the Road soon. So we can get a rifle from here. What do we get? Okay, a Model 70. This is pretty good. Because you don't exactly need the stripper clips to fill it up. We can just put some ammo in it. I thought Bobert had a ammo thing. So yeah, we can just head down to Terrence, who is just here, and then get some ammo. Come on. And we can spawn a bunch of ammo too. I'm just gonna go with 1 stripper clip worth. Wait. Come on. Okay. I'll do 2 stripper clips worth. So now we can hold down on the touchpad or joystick and just rubber hand over all of those. Oh crap. Now I don't have very good floor tracking, so I'm just gonna pick them up using the laser. Or with the grabbity grab. I find that easier for smaller objects. Come on. So I'm gonna put these here. I like to keep only 5 in a thing. So yeah. Now we're gonna be heading down there to the Spork In the Road gas station. And make sure to take your weapons off safe before you want to shoot them. You can put this away to spawn lock things. You can spawn lock weapons by clicking the touchpad or joystick while you are hovering over their quick belt slot. Yeah, I'm playing in classic mode, so you can't spawn lock ammo, which means, and spawn locking ammo just gives you an infinite supply of it. Pick some ketchup, please. But since we're in classic mode, we can't do that. In the arcade mode, you can do that. And also in arcade, you have 5,000 health. Hardcore is basically classic, except I think when you die, you lose all your progress. And, you have 2,500 health in hardcore. So, this is the Spork in the Road gas station. This is where Lori is. She's a pyro. And these are some more bear traps for Bobert. We're not going to go back to him right this second after we do these, but we sure will be going back to Honey Hamlet to craft a battery for the translocation endpoint thing on top of the Spork in the Road that Dr. Roarnart told us about. Make sure not to trip over the bear traps, or you will set them off. I think you lose a bit of health too. So now we're gonna go into the Spork in the Road gas station and talk to Lori. Howdy.
I'm guessing you're the wienery.
I don't know, actually.
By the look of you. Would you be willing to help a wiener out? I've been busy making these delightful fire traps and laying them out around the gas station for roasting Rotwieners, of course. And maybe anyone who doesn't pay. I need you to prime them with gas from one of the jerry cans right here.
Okay, so another thing you want to do here is pick up a lighter or pick up some matches if you want. I'm going to leave them here though. This is where you can get some survivor chow from here. This is one of the flavors you want to give to Sam back in Honey Hamlet. And so you can just eat this. Don't worry, you'll be able to barf it out and give it back to Sam. If you want, you can take an attachment from here and put it on your gun. But be warned, these will lag your game if too many are on one gun. So I guess I'll just put this Wiener pride flag on. Might take that off later because of lag. So, another part is how we get meat cores. There's another set of bear traps down there. That's the silo bar of bear traps. So, what you want to do is, since we don't have a melee weapon yet, or if you picked up that one from Sarah's, you want to get that bolt action rifle and just hit the Rotwieners with it so they're down, and then you want to pick them up and rip them apart like that. Then you want to wait for them to explode, and they could drop a core. And that's a core. This one is a tasty core. It'll give you 2 points in the battery crafter, and you need 10 to craft a battery. So this should, if you've been doing exactly what I'm doing, that should give you, you need 5 tasty cores to craft 1 battery. And for the Spork in the Road gas station, we only need 1 battery. And so yeah, if you throw stuff at the bear traps, they'll go off. So now what we can do here is kill some more Rotwieners. If we want to get some more cores, which we do. So what you want to do is grab a gun with a stock. That's kind of long. You can turn it around if you want. Turn around. You can turn it around if you want, but you don't have to. Yeah, I think it does more damage if you do. Now that Rotwiener didn't drop a core. So we can go over to this one. Oh, no, it doesn't always knock them down, but this time it did. Careful, because they can still hit you while you're holding them. And this one dropped a core as well. Whoop. And also, you can't throw them into your mouth like this, trust me, I've tried. Bit of a shame. So, now we have 2 places. So once we've gathered some cores here, we have 2 places we can go. We can either go this way, towards the rest of the bear traps and the town of Wienerton and the silo. The guy at the silo will give you a shotgun if you clear out the Rotwiener Nest over there, which I might be doing in this episode of the guide. And then there's also the church down there, where there's some holy water that you can drink. And also the guy there is having basement problems with Rotwieners in his basement. And graveyard, lumber mill, and the old mine. The old mine, there's a guy down there in the back of the nest. He's not a Rotwiener. He'll tell you to go get some gas from the gas station and put it in the traps of the old mine. So we can do that. I forget what it'll be. No, he'll give you some power tools. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to head down to the silo, because that's a great spot for grinding cores. And we can also do the bear traps there. And then we're going to be going back to Honey Hamlet anyways to craft the battery to put on there. So we'll be able to pick up the rifles for Bobert. So let's head down to the silo. As we can see, there's already some Rotwieners here. You can hit them with the back of your rifle. See, I didn't pick him up in time. So now he's gonna hit in the tree, so. And yes, another core. So now we can go kill that guy. Throw them over here so they don't roll down the hill. And is he gonna give us a core? No! The reason the silo is such a great spot for cores is because, well, there's lots of Rotwieners that spawn here because of the nest that's over there. And I'm going to explain in a second what a Rotwiener nest is. And I'm already... Oh, of course. I bet I look pretty stupid using arm swinger mode. But yeah, about locomotion, I'm probably going to include this in the beginning while just sitting in a scene or something. So, yeah. Huh. Freak wood chipper accident. This guy, I think he's David.
Hi.
He's Irish, I think.
I need you to clear a Rotwiener nest for me. The one just out there. If you can do that for me, there's a shotgun and some spare shells for you. Hopefully people are going to come back once that nest is gone.
Yeah. Bit of a patron problem here. Now there's nest type A, closed nodule, nest type B, C, D, and E. E are the easiest. And also nodules are invulnerable when closed. So things to know about Rotwiener nest. There are at least 5 different kinds. Every nest has these nodules on them. Destroy these. Each type seems to be invulnerable to something and weak against something. And resist. Invulnerable to something, weak to something, and resist against everything else. Nodules are invulnerable when closed. Nest type A, I forget what that one's invulnerable to. That one's closed. The only one I really know is E. I know they're weak to melee and shooting. I think. So yeah, this guy will give us some a shotgun and some spare shells. If we go clear out that nest down there. So what we're gonna do is, as much as I hate those nodule things, we're gonna clear that out in the next episode of this tutorial. And yeah, so he didn't stay down for long. Boom. Careful of those ones over there. Is you can give us a core? Yes! Now, how many do we have? We have 4. Now what we're gonna do is be careful over here, because that's the nest, and where Rotwieners respawn. You can see it's a nest by, if you look over there where I'm aiming, there's a bunch of things, and by these things. You have to do them in order, so they'll open. Just do these bear traps. There we go, bear traps are done. Now we can kill these Rotwieners. I think that's either the start of another nest, or continuation of that one. Yeah, I think that's the start of another nest. I forget these things. So now what we're gonna do is kill these Rotwieners. Careful, because even though these guys are pretty dumb, ooh, in hordes they're quite bad. Especially if you don't have a melee weapon. Like me, because I'm dumb. And didn't pick up the one at Sarah's. If you want to fight a group with a gun, you just gotta wait until One of their heads explodes. Like that. No core from her. I don't know. Aren't we even have genders? I suggest arm swinger for— oh, frick. Now, what we've done is just a great mistake. We've accidentally thrown our pie on the ground, and you really don't want to do that. So what we want to do is run away and go back to make another pie. So you don't want to do that. You don't want— pies are very fragile. You really do not want to throw a pie on the ground. But since I made a mistake, those pies actually attract Rotwieners. So, so at least we can earn some more out. So I'm just gonna go back and I'm just gonna get 2 more meat cores to make another pie because I made a mistake. So, what we want to do now is go back up to Honey Hamlet by running or teleporting or whatever you want to do. I have arm swinger locomotion on. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a box here I didn't notice. Nothing. Great. The boxes can give you sights and attachments for your guns. Let's go. It's probably gonna be 5 episodes in this series. 1 for each of the translocation endpoint things. So, yep. So now, we can either go to Myra, or I have to go to Myra. You probably don't have to go to Myra if you didn't drop your pie. So, we're gonna go to Bobert, though, because that's what we all need to do. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, there's also so now you have 2 more rifles, that we can choose from. A Mosin. Or a Seiko 85 Obres. So, I think I'm actually going to stick with the Model 70 here, because the Mosin is basically the same, except it doesn't have any attachment points. And the Seiko 85 Obres is an Obres, so we don't want it. So, you can talk to Bobert if we want, but it'll just say the same thing.
Thanks for that. If you've got some time, I've got several more fields of bear traps out there. Check the map on the wall. Reset them for me, and we'll see what I can do about getting you better rifles.
Yep. So, all we have left to do is the Deputy's Outpost one. Ooh. Getting sweaty. So now I have to go to Myra Wiener over there, but I'm gonna use the teleporter over at Terrence's for some reason. And just quickly bake another pie. So, you don't need to do this if you didn't drop your pie. Whew. Now, be extra careful not to drop my pie. So, now we all need to do is go back to Dr. Roarnart's, and we need to go up to the top. Say hi to tutorial. Hi, tutorial. And since we have, I think we have 5 cores now. 5 tasty cores. We can barf them up and put them in here. Now we fill this whole thing up, we can press the science button, and we get a battery. Now this, we're going to be putting on top of the translocation endpoint node frame thing, on top of the Spork In the Road gas station, just down there. So, we'll be able to have that one online. So, we put this up there, in our quick belt, and about the quick belt, if you're starting with the default Rotwieners one, you can spawn your option panel like this, and then select which one you want here. Pack Rat has the most slots, so I'd suggest using that one for Rotwieners. So now what we want to do is we can go to Terrence Wiener's lookout station. And now we go to the Spork In the Road. jump. We can pick that ketchup leaf if we'd like. We can kill this Rotwiener if we'd like. Come on, grab. And is he gonna give us a core? Yeah. So, yeah, we're just gonna be saving up on cores. So this tutorial is probably gonna cover the area down there as well, the lakeside, and yeah. So that'll also be the reason why we need the pie. The next episode will be getting the. Actually, we'll be getting the thing from the getting the thing for that, getting the teleporter for that region. Yes, English. There we go. Now we want to put our battery in here. And then we can walk in. And we're back at Dr. Roarnart's. And now we can teleport back to the Spork in the Road from here. Just by selecting it and walking back in there. Now we can talk to Mr. Roarnart.
Excellent. You've made it through short-range translocation without exploding. Yes. We must continue trying to increase the range, though, if we're ever to escape this blasted Rotwiener-infested valley. If you check my maps there, it shows the various locations I've placed translocation endpoint node frames. Each one needs one or more crafted protein resemblers. Once you activate them, we can attempt a translocation, and if successful, we'll have more data, and you'll be able to jump back between the frame location and this lab from here now on.
Okay, so this is the one we're going to be focusing on the next episode. So, I think I'll just end it here. Hopefully that helped. And so yeah, so the next episode we're going to be focusing on this region, the Rawan Reservoir. And stuff. Yeah. And getting that one on Bootlegger's Cliff. In the next episode we'll see why it's on Bootlegger's Cliff. And why Bootlegger's Cliff is Bootlegger's Cliff. And next episode we'll probably be focusing on either this one or this one. I forget which one is where. And yeah. So yeah. See ya. And bye.